Welcome once again to another exciting episode of Tales of Najima. I'm not sure exciting is the right word, but we'll go with it. Um, Today I am joined here with JJ playing Val as always, Prismari playing Marianne, and Lady Phoenix playing Lojin. Sadly, Dan Dorian and Sailor won't be joining us tonight, but I'd like to think that we'll still have a little fun. Especially with the opening of this game, because we left off in a rather interesting scene in which a rabbit had apparently been spotted by JJ and initiated a chase. Um, where were you all at this time?
I believe I
playing
was
a
at the bar.
card game, I think, is what I was doing.
Yeah. And then you had walked outside because of the question from Draven, and
I
then
had an existential
Prismari had
crisis!
stayed. And
Yay.
the bartender joined y'all out front. And Lojin, where was your or where was Lojin?
Lojin was asleep.
Lojin was asleep back at the
Filled the
house.
hoop.
Yes.
So Lojin, you eventually woke up, and the butler informed you that the not the we can call him a butler. That's a word that describes what he does.
He butlers.
The butler informed you that there is indeed a festival going on outside, and as he did so, he looked up at a watch and he just kind of cocks his head at it and informs you that they'd most likely be at the tavern at around this point. So that's where we're going to segue back to Val, Prismari, and Sunny, who is all of a sudden not feeling the best and decides to go sit down in the bar and just enjoy the company of random adventurers telling stories.
Okay. We'll feel better.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah. Draven gets a little out of hand with the questions sometimes. I've had to slap him around a few occasions. He's generally a good guy, but sometimes that dungeon is all that man thinks about.
So, how are we supposed to catch this thing? Him.
Look for clues. You saw which direction he ran off. It was, and the bartender points like down the street, and the bartender looks at you and it's like, "No, the Rabbit of Chaos obviously likes to choose random crevices
I remember
to
what we were
enter
gonna do.
and all that kind of stuff."
Oh, we were gonna use Marianne as bait since she decided to go drink by herself.
Oh,
Right.
And she decided not to partake in the festivities, so it was like, yeah, he's looking for someone to bring chaos and fun to.
So, Lojin, you're up, you're walking around your house, the party house.
Uh-huh.
And what are you doing with the information that you've been given that there's a festival in town and your party is most likely at the bar at the moment?
Well, I'm gonna head out and see if I can find said bar.
Okay. So you pack your things together all in a nice, neat, organized function, stick it in your pack, suit up, and you walk out the front door, and before you even notice, Val is standing literally right in front of you.
Oh! Sorry. Oh! Lojin, it's you.
take a nap.
And yeah, you just see Logan standing there now.
How did?
Well, good to see you, I guess.
Yeah. Welcome to the festival.
What's going on?
Well, I'm currently trying to catch a rabbit. He went that way.
Not again.
Wait, what?
I said not again.
Oh, you've done
Always
this
trying
before.
to catch things.
Well, he said something about entertaining everyone and bringing some chaos and fun to the festivities. I assumed that he'd be bringing it to people that aren't really partaking. So I'm gonna break off and kind of keep an eye on Marianne and look for an opportunity to catch him.
Are you going to be chasing after it? Because I can't help you with that.
Oh no, you're fine. If you didn't want to be a part of it, that's fine. But I mean, if you are
No, I think it's gonna be fun.
okay,
Besides, we wouldn't want anything ruining the festivals, would we?
that's fair.
So
What's
I can
Go
grant
ahead.
you an enchantment
Ooh.
if you're going to chase after the rabbit.
What kind of enchantment?
One that will help you move around easier. Dexterity.
Okay. I was just thinking. Is it for both of us or is it just for me?
It's only you,
Okay.
and it'll last to 1 hour. So, let's get the plan settled. I'm going to be doing that. What's your plan? Am I still the bait?
That's a good question. Could be.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
She's
I
asking
could
if
cause
I'm
a lot of chaos with a spell.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's trying to cause chaos, so he wouldn't be brought to that.
So, make peace.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
We would want to calm down festivities for him to come to us.
Unless he would come to
My
chaos.
charisma isn't the best, I gotta admit.
I'm sorry, lady,
Even
what
in
was
this
that?
form, it's hard for me to get people riled up.
I don't think Coster heard you, so I just want to make sure.
Oh, so the plan is someone should play a somber song, perhaps.
Ooh.
Someone who already has a lot of experience in the field of, playing music.
I know just
Someone
the
very
person.
charismatic.
Logan.
You do?
Logan.
What?
What if you used your bagpipes to play a somber song in memorial of people who have died in the dungeon?
Perfect.
What if?
It's like this whole thing about even in these festive times, you must remember the people who've made great sacrifices to bring us this far.
And your bagpipes are perfect.
This song
for
is
this.
dedicated to them. Yeah.
What was that you were saying, Logan?
I was saying, you guys are saying that this rabbit needs to have peace. My thought is, what if you did have chaos, and it didn't like the fact that we made chaos because it wanted to be the only chaos maker, it still might come out. So we got two sides of this.
Okay. Well,
Or maybe we want to make it worse.
well, if that's the
Or
So we could
maybe
either
the
put
rabbit
on
might
a
be
epic
more
rock
interested.
song or a somber bagpipe song.
I mean, if that's the
Well,
case,
if you ask me, the spirit of chaos does feed off of chaotic things, so it might be more aligned with showing up if there's a whole bunch of chaos going on. Alternatively, its job literally is to keep things interesting. The moment the festivities die down here, the last time that happened here, a whole bunch of people's beers just started exploding. I don't mean the cups. No, literally the beers were just exploding. The liquid.
Oh dear. All right. Epic rock song it is.
So, you would be inviting them here in a way, either way you do it. It just depends on what you want to do and how you want to go about it.
okay. Um.
Lotian, I
So wait,
think we should find a high vantage point and let JJ do her thing. Or let Val do her thing. Who's here?
okay. So it sounds to me that the two plans, the results are, if we do a somber calming effect, he will be on guard, is what it sounds like, and if it's chaotic, he'll just join in the fun and lower his guard. Is that basically what we're thinking?
That's what I
Correct.
was thinking.
Okay.
Might be easier to catch if his guard's down.
All right.
Might be.
Mhm. Okay, so rock song it is. Okay. What are you guys gonna do?
We're going to find a high vantage point and look out for it.
Okay. Am I still getting the speed spell, or is that gonna be more like a Login or someone who's like higher up, who's gonna be trying to catch him?
Lotian, how fast are you?
I don't even know.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm sure you're pretty fast.
Nah.
Definitely
No,
faster than me.
probably not. I mean, I am only
30
4 foot
foot.
something, so I could probably, even be in the crowd and hide
That
versus
could be
being
good
up in the
too. It's another vantage point.
up.
But the
So-
crowd might get packed. So I wouldn't suggest being in the crowd, but outside looking into it.
I think I'll be in the crowd. Thank you.
Well then,
Okay.
I'll be looking out for it. Right next to where the bar is. Try and find a high vantage point there.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone got anything else that might help?
Well, what are we gonna catch him with?
Grab.
How big is this rabbit?
He's
Hmm.
about yay big. No, he's about like yay big.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about that.
About yay big. Well, you're frozen, so I can't see how your yay big is.
About a foot and a half. About
Yeah.
a foot and a half
About a foot and
tall.
a half. Okay. They like chaos. They create chaos.
Ooh, I can make a rope real quick. If anyone doesn't have any.
I don't think I have rope. No.
I can also face step to catch it by surprise. Alright.
Okay.
Do we know anything else about this rabbit? Other than it's a chaotic rabbit.
No.
Because I was sleeping when y'all were playing with it the first time.
No, he just kind of announced that he was gonna like do this, and this is the first time we saw him, and we thought it'd be fun to catch him.
Okay. When to catch him. So what are... Well, let's see. We gotta figure out, I mean, yeah, sure we could do a rope. But then rabbits pretty tricky and they can chew through a rope. The cage would be too obvious.
I know what to do. I just need to get some. Do I have weaver's tools on me? Let me check. No, I don't. Give me 1 sec. Does anyone have weaver's tools? I can make a net. Then you can catch it with the net.
Weaver spools? So you said?
Weaver's tools.
Weaver's tools. No.
Just need that as some string. Alright. Then I'm gonna go to a local shop and try and find that stuff.
Okay.
You all get ready. Think of a song. Really rile the people up with this one.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Ciao.
What?
Yeah, you head down to the general store, Marion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's the plan.
there is a singular worker in there that's looking a little bit itchy to, get out of there. But he gives it to you for, let's say, half book price. Just to get you out a little quicker.
Oh. Well, how much is that?
Weaver's tools. Let me look it up. Sources. That should be in the player's handbook.
Player handbook.
Tools.
And a spool of string.
Spool of string. He'll throw in the spool of string. You guys are pretty well known around here.
Yeah, my character is adept in a lot of tools, including weavers and thieves, so I could make a trap.
Okay, Weaver's tools are normally 1 gold, so 5 silver.
50 silver pieces?
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
I got the song. I'm all ready.
All right, let me craft me. I'm going to take weaver's tools, string, and turn it into a net.
Okay.
All right. You get an approximation of a net that would be required to catch a 1 foot 6-inch rabbit.
All right, I'm ready.
So
You say you got your song, right?
yeah. Where are we? We're positioned in the tavern. Or are we positioned outside the tavern?
There's a second floor to the tavern, right? And there's
Yes.
windows. Is there a balcony?
Yeah, we have a balcony.
All right, I'll be out at the balcony surveying over the crowd.
Okay.
I'll inform you all telepathically if I see it.
So I hook in my my guitar into the amp in my on my body, and I climb up onto the bar, and I strum the guitar to get everyone's attention.
You're in the bar?
Are we doing it outside or is it outside?
Well, I'm just curious because if I'm in the crowd, that means I can also rile them up.
Right.
I think you should try and get into the middle area, where it's mostly dense.
Okay.
That
Who are
way
you
we can
talking
get a
to,
crowd
me?
easily.
Are you talking to me, Prismari, or are you talking to JJ?
Oh, I'm talking to Val. This is
Okay.
the stuff we're doing.
That's usually a good idea to let the person know that you're talking to them because there's, two people here.
Okay, so I'm gonna go climb on top of a table and then do that. So I
Climb
strum-
on top of a table.
and strum
I'm
a
going
guitar.
to get to my position as well.
Okay.
Alright. So then I start strumming my guitar, playing, a riff, and then I start singing, and I'm like, I hear the noises, festival voices, the cream of the cream, the chaotic abyss, and I'm reaching my threshold, staring at the fun till I die.
Okay, roll that performance check.
Alright.
All right, let's see how it goes. First roll to the night.
Whew. Not great. I sound exactly how I sounded.
Okay. So, what happens at this point? Because you guys do have some genuine fans of the people that were literally charmed by your Nat 20 performance roles, I believe.
So yeah, here I can post the thing so you can.
Sorry,
see.
lady.
Sorry. Here it is.
It's okay. I was gonna say, I think I'm going to, as I hear Val singing and, rocking out on the guitar, I'm going to yell, "Hey, everybody, listen," and remind them that we were the ones that rocked the world previously.
Yeah.
See if I can get them all riled up, and maybe get them to start either clapping along or singing or whatever.
Cool. Go ahead and give me a. You know what? Let's call this a performance check as well, because you are literally playing the point of a hype man, or a hype woman in this case.
I see those rolls.
Okay. Same roll as me.
Not the same.
Damn.
Okay. One of the people that followed you until you had just stopped playing hears Val's guitar ring out, and he just kind of looks up upstairs, drops the game, shoves all of his gold onto the table, and makes his way up. And he sits there and listens for a moment to you hyping him up, Logan, and to Val. And he looks over at you, Logan, and it's just like, isn't that your stage as well, madame?
Oh, no, not today. It's not. This is
Please.
all Val.
Please. For the fans.
Marianne's gonna scream from the balcony, "Do it for the fans!"
Okay, for the fans.
I pulled her up onto this table.
Okay. Alright. Now I want both of you to give me a performance check.
One final one.
I got a nat 1!
Okay.
This might create its own kind of chaos.
So, are you doing an enthralling performance, JJ?
I wasn't. I chose not to until I knew that I had drawn a crowd so I could use it when the guy, I know the guy's there,
The critical failure that you just did, you activated it a little early. Your performance was killer.
Literally.
Wild.
All right.
As you two start to play, you fall into a rhythm, Val. And you reminisce upon the first time that you and Logan played walking down the street just a couple of days ago. And that clicks in your head and engages your enthralling performance. Just as you hit that rhythm, there's a huge explosion as the table turns to a stage. And fireworks, tiny fireworks, begin raining up and popping behind you guys in all sorts of patterns. You get people flooding in. Anybody that is within earshot start piling on to the second floor. All of the people that were outside, just walking around, making their ways home, they heard just enough of your song to start piling into the bar. So they're slowly feeding from the festival into the bar. And as they begin to surround the stage, you just see the rabbit
Okay. So I
at
charmed.
the
That's
corner
my
of the
time to shine.
stage, laughing its ass off.
Hold on. So I've charmed 4 people. That's not him, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's not including the ones
I
I
don't think I
already
needed
charmed,
I
correct?
used arrived.
No.
Would you allow me to assume that the 4 that that we charmed previously have entered the place at this point?
High or low?
Hmm?
High or low?
Hi.
Oh. Hi.
Only half of them.
So 6?
2
All
people.
right.
6 total?
Yep. 6 total.
Okay. Let's see here.
Well, I am going to first pull out my homunculus Sif and tell it to follow the rabbit. Now that it's appeared.
Okay.
Do we all see the rabbit, or is it JJ that sees the rabbit?
That's a good question.
Would require perception check from me, actually.
Yeah, because you're from a higher vantage point.
All right, let me roll that.
But you do have
Unnatural 20. So I do see them. I'm
Oh.
guessing.
So yeah, you spot the bunny. Logan, roll me a perception check real quick.
Perception.
Because JJ most certainly hears it.
Okay. I'll figure out where is this perception here? Oh, there it is.
So
Yeah, you definitely see it.
Okay.
guys, I'm gonna cast fairy fire and send out the drones that light up the stage and light up the bunny.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm also going to be using the spell I was talking about on myself.
So now he can't hide from us if
Oh,
he goes
whoops.
invisible. If he
Okay.
fails the roll.
Nope, that was the wrong thing. Okay, so I'm just going to display it. So I'm going to be using cat sprays.
Okay.
I'm using that on myself.
All right. So, yeah.
So what do y'all do?
So yeah. Does
Well,
he fail?
I'm going to Huh?
Sorry. Does he fail the roll for fairy fire? The bunny? Does he get hit with it or no?
What's your DC?
My spell DC is 15 dex.
Oh yeah, it fails.
All right. I'm going to jump off the balcony and start my chase.
Okay. I'm going to use I'm gonna cast Major Image and make the image of me appear next to him, and then I'm gonna use the Mantle of Majesty to say approach using the illusion, because it's a major illusion, so it does both image and sound, and use that to say approach to everybody that is charmed by me to automatically fail and come approach the bunny all at once.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
How full is this bar? If we have people filing in,
There's now a group of people that are trying to push their way in from the outside, but the first floor is so packed that they can't quite get in, but they want to get closer to whatever is making the music. That's where we're at right now.
and so where is little bunny boy in all of this?
He's on the corner of the stage.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry I missed that, so I was trying to rethink it
Gotcha.
in my brain here.
Are you good?
No problem. So yeah, he everybody sees him, like, sitting there and holding his stomach and flailing about, but only JJ can hear it laughing.
So yeah. Does my little ruse work? The whole major image with
Yeah, they surround him.
Okay. So that hopefully restricts him from moving as much, so we can catch him. Yeah. I'm gonna also, as
Do you
a
have a
backup,
backup plan?
I have a backup plan. I'm gonna cast
Okay, good.
kinetic jaunt, which will give me the ability to move through the crowd without difficulty, since it would be like difficult
nice.
terrain, basically.
All right. I am going
Great.
to try and use my dexterity to jump over the crowd.
Okay. Roll me a acrobatics check, Prismari. I'm gonna have to think about what you need to roll me, JJ. And was Lojin doing
And
anything?
it'll be done with advantage.
Okay.
I can see that both Prismari and
I rolled a
Val
15.
are
Yeah.
in action, and I feel like if I try to get to action too, we're just gonna have too much down there. So I'm gonna try and keep an eye out to see if we have any other problems coming on. So best way I could say it.
All right.
So I'm going to have you make an investigate check, lady, because you're just kind of scanning the scene, looking for anything that might go wrong and trying to, figure out ways to get around it. Now, JJ, you were specifically saying you're going to use kinetic jaunt to move between the crowd.
Right. It'll increase my speed, but also it allows me to nothing I can move through the space of another creature, and it doesn't count as a difficult terrain. So technically, all these are different creatures.
Yes. Can you get to the description about damage?
Yeah, if I end in a space, I
you can receive damage, or does it do damage?
No, I take damage.
Okay. So yes, you can do that. I was just wanting to make sure that there was no splash effect, because we don't want a bunch of melting random people that just came here to see a show, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no. So what do you need me to do?
Spin the spell slot.
I mean, I did.
Yeah.
When I clicked on it, it automatically fills the slot. So yeah, when it popped up here.
So are you trying to grab the rabbit? Or are you trying to,
I activated it in case he moves. So basically, I'm holding action to see if whatever Prismari does fails, and then I'm going to move in to cut him off.
Gotcha.
Whatever, Marianne. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we have
Also, if I
15
get close
acrobatics
to it,
check.
I can use my special phase step to just teleport it into my bag.
That's right.
Okay.
We've got redundancies. We got plan one,
Yeah,
plan
just
A,
bring
plan
one.
B, and then Lojan's plan C. We're going. We're going.
As a bonus action, you can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. You can use this trait a number of times equal
Oh
to
wait,
your
never mind.
proficiency.
I just remembered this
Yeah.
unwilling creature. It's not going to be willing. All right, never mind.
Yeah, no. And as for using face step to get close to the rabbit, you sadly can't do that because it does occupy the square it is in, and
I
JJ
could
has it
go
fully
above
surrounded.
I could teleport above it, like 5 feet above it.
That's true.
You could, yeah.
All right.
So that's a successful acrobatics check for getting through a crowd. Were you attempting to throw the net out with that as well, or what's the plan?
The plan is I'm going to face step above the bunny and drop down with the net and try to catch it by surprise.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, do that.
So yeah. 15. Let's make that opposed. Yep, you got him.
Oh.
Because he rolled a 5 on the die, and I gave him a +6 dexterity proficiency. All right.
All right. I'm going to quickly take the spool and wrap it up.
All right. You have caught the bunny.
Woo!
Would you
And
look
it
at
is
that?
still just, it's mimicking laughter, but still only JJ can hear it.
Why am I the only one who can hear it?
It's like it doesn't even realize it's been captured.
Yep.
Wait. I'm going to try something here.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to use detect thoughts on it.
Okay. Wisdom DC 15. Can you link that spell real quick? I need to read it real quick.
Sure. Here we go.
Yeah. It has no thoughts.
Son of a bitch. We even had.
It truly is a creature of chaos. Not even it knows what it's doing.
Wait, you say you can't hear its thoughts?
Well, no, there's nothing. Nothing at all.
That's not him, then. can't be. He's
What do you
clearly
mean?
got thoughts.
Like, you're saying it spoke to you?
I can hear him laughing. You can't hear him laughing?
What? I can see his mouth open. I don't hear it laughing.
You know what?
Lojin, give me a perception check. Since you're low to the ground. Okay. So as JJ says, you don't hear it laughing? You see these big wide ears just flop over, and JJ just doesn't seem to notice them.
Wait, what?
They're just these ears, these pointed ears that have
Like in the crowd?
No, on me.
poked up behind JJ.
He's giving me bunny ears. Jerk.
You're a big good fun, aren't you?
Oh, I think they look cute on you.
So am I the only one that notices that then?
No, everybody sees it.
Okay.
After he says that, I should say.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and rub on the bunny ears. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I do.
I don't feel it.
I'm asking if Val feels her bunny ears when I touch them.
And I said I don't, and the rabbit reacted.
Huh. Well, all well that ends well, I guess.
And you see the little bunny float around to the front of you. JJ, it's like, no, I was behind you. You literally just see it float around to your front. And it's just like, no, I was just behind you the entire time. Hey, you want to see something cool? And he dive bombs into the stage. And as he does so, ripples form from the stage, and you all fall through.
I cast silvery barbs to make him less likely to be able to do that.
Okay. Magically distract. Okay.
I'm. Can I see where the bunny is right now? Or.
Oh, I accidentally did that as Lojin.
Whoops.
Okay.
That's my bad, Lojin. I was on your character sheet, and when I used the dice roller on.
Well, it's all good.
Forgot to go back to my encounters. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he just, rather than the rippling effect, he just passes straight through the stage.
So I guess he succeeded.
He just, like a ghost, shoots down into the stage and then pops back up. Just his head pops through the stage, and then it's just like, what? I just wanted to show y'all something cool.
Yeah.
So we didn't end up actually catching him.
I'm still trying to catch him. I cast Fairy Fire and try to catch him in the light so I can keep track of him.
Okay.
Like you can see Val like with a pouty face, by the way, as she's trying to catch him. That's what's
Okay, give me an athletics check.
So okay, athletics. Okay. Son of a bitch!
Oh gosh. Dang.
2 that once in one game. Oh,
The
no.
fairy fire goes off perfectly. However, when JJ starts moving forward, you said you were trying to catch the rabbit, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You reach out and the rabbit goes, "Oh, good, you're coming!" and reaches up and pulls you through the stage as the ripples start back up slowly. It's like, well, he's in there, or she's in there now, so if you want to join her.
Oh no.
Alright, Sif, let's lock it out.
And he's just standing there holding it open for you. Alright, if y'all are jumping down.
First strike.
Are either of you jumping down? Force strike? Oh god!
Oh my god. Blunt force! Blunt force! Here it is.
I rolled an 8 on it though.
He just kind of tilts his head to the side as you blunt force. Or as you force strike.
Oh my god. He just tilts his
It's
head
like,
out.
come on.
I cast level 3 sleep.
But you know that could
Roll up.
screw you too.
I know.
How many hit?
Roll it, JJ.
Roll it, 5d8. 31.
You have to add all those together.
That's 43 and then 48.
48. Yeah. It does yawn. As you're now, JJ, twisting and turning through what appears to be some sort of odd white blanketed sort of wormhole. You cast sleep on the bunny.
Yes.
And the bunny just kind of yawns, and you see Prismari, him just sort of pass out, and his hand releases the stage and he starts to dip down. I'm gonna give y'all one opportunity to either pull the bunny out or, what are you two doing?
I need Sif to grab onto the bunny and try and bring it over into the net.
Okay. Lojin, what are you trying to do?
Look and hang on a second, please.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna see if I can get my unseen servant to grab the bunny.
Okay, spin the spell slot. And Prismari, what were you doing again one more time?
I was sending my homunculus Sif to grab it.
Okay. Do you have the stats for your homunculus?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an athletics check because it's literally pulling up dead weight at this point.
Yep, which is going to be strength for it. Because it does have something specific for that. $14.
Okay. It's a fair roll. You managed to pull the bunny out of there before it completely passes out. Let me roll a percentile die real quick. Because now that the bunny is unconscious, there's no telling where JJ's going to end up.
Oh no!
Oh no.
I was hoping he just bounces out.
Well, isn't that funny?
Oh no.
There's gonna be the entire park trying to get Val out of wherever she shows up.
Okay, Val. You appear after a crescendo of light overtakes you while traveling down this white wormhole. A light engulfs you, and you appear in this rather ornately carven. It almost looks like a storage area. And there's all sorts of things around you, things that are crumbling slowly to the ground. You see a couple of old grave mausoleums. You know how they have some graveyards have those pull out, coffers
Yeah.
where they slide people into a wall? Yeah. You basically see what appears to be a old catacombs, with the exception of there are treasures that are lining like various shelves and tables and all of these ornate obviously magical items. You can tell just by looking at these things that they're radiating some sort of power. And it's so overwhelming in this room that you can't really get a grasp of what all is in this room.
Okay. Is there anything I look to see if there's anything that catches my eye?
Okay. Are you just investigating the area, or are you just taking quick glances at areas and then moving on?
I'm trying to figure out where I am, and also I'm trying to find something. Maybe. I mean, my objective would be to find something that's related to where my the museum that I was supposed to protect, basically, and also give tours to. So yeah, there's that. And obviously, if there's anything of value, I guess would be like at the lowest priority compared to those other things.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. If you have anything to add to this roll, please.
I'm looking. Thinking cap. Knowledge rolls that they're proficient in. I am proficient in investigation. I can do an advantage roll.
Okay.
I'm rolling great today. My existential.
Let's
Oh,
transition
my
back to the
God.
bar.
Hey,
Let's-
at least it wasn't that one.
Let's transition back to the bar where Logan, you, and Miss Everfrost have a sleeping rabbit on stage, and there's a crowd around you that is kind of coming down from the effects of the music and is just a little bit confused. But they seem to know that they had a good time.
A quick question. Does anyone know where we could put a bunny rabbit of chaos?
Um, 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 And just as one of the bar patrons begins to speak, the butler appears on stage.
Oh, hello.
Hello, you appear to have captured the spirit of chaos there.
Indeed. Would you like to take it off our hands?
Sure, would you like to reconvene at the house? Where is Val?
We'll talk about that later once we reconvene at the house.
Excellent. If you all will excuse me, and as the bartender says that, people just kind of shake their heads and the mental fog snaps and they begin to, go about their business. They all file out of the bar. They're very ordered for whatever reason. And the butler just opens the door and sees y'all, motions for you two to literally enter a door that wasn't there about 2 seconds ago.
Well, no time like the present. Come on.
So you and Lojin head back, I'm guessing. Lojin, was there anything you were wanting to do beyond that?
Nope.
Okay. So you guys go back to the house, and he closes the door behind you. Takes the spirit of chaos over to a couch, lays the spirit on the couch, and says, "If you require me for anything, please, you need only ring the spell." And he reaches down and hands and places a bell on the living room table, essentially, and makes his way out. What are y'all doing? You got a sleeping
well,
rabbit there.
Well, we might as well tell you the whole story about what happened.
Oh,
So, yes, we heard about this chaos bunny, and we set this whole elaborate plan to catch it. And though we did, Val got trapped in a dimensional portal. I don't know where she is or if she'll ever be able to find her way back. She might be in danger right now.
oh, I'm sure that the Spirit of Chaos didn't have anything on its dossier about teleporting anybody to places outside of the city. However, that doesn't mean that all of the places that they would transport an individual would be 100% safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yes. So
Hmm.
be assured that Val is somewhere in Najima, at least. I will set out my team in order to locate Val. Um,
Thank
that
you.
is what I'll do right now, but just make sure the rabbit doesn't come to any harm while he's here, otherwise, it will mean very bad things in the future.
Speaking of, do you have like any sort of cage we can keep it in?
I would not suggest a cage. It's a perfectly reasonable creature. Um, the spirit of chaos. I mean, it goes by that moniker, but when we really get down to it, it just likes to have fun,
Well,
and the festival is its excuse.
hopefully we can reason with it. Maybe it had fun getting captured.
I'm sure it did. It's quite a show. I will say that much. I have eyes in many places. And with that, he enters the closet and closes it behind him. Apparently going to inform his team, quote unquote, to locate Val. Okay. So Val,
Mm-hmm.
with your 9 investigation check, you've been trying to. There's been this slightly loose brick that you're sure is hiding some sort of clue.
Oh boy.
And you pull it out a little bit further, and then you have to rest because your fingertips they don't have good grip on the brick. It's not far out enough yet. So you're taking shifts, and you eventually get the brick out, and you look in the little hole, and you do see a glimmer of light in the back, but it doesn't seem to be hiding much of anything.
Okay. Shoot.
So what's your character going to try and do to
Look for an item
in
to
this
help me get
situation?
out of this.
Okay. Give me a knowledge arcana check.
Okay, with advantage. Thinking cap.
You find on one of the tables what appears to be a key. It has 2 prongs and a little skull on the back of it.
I do I sense magic on it?
Yes.
I cast identify.
The skeleton key. This key has the innate property to be inserted into any surface in order to open it.
Oh, wow. I picked that up and put it in my, put it away in my pocket and look for a door.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Because it doesn't look like there are any doors here. Much better. So you start looking around for a door to use the skeleton key on. And you see this faintest crack of light while you're scanning one wall. And on further investigation, you see that it leads out, and right across from this little crack, you can just make out crackling flames.
Crackling flames?
Flames, yes.
So run that by me again. So I see flames and what else?
Nothing else.
Oh.
It's just on the other side of the room. You just see a wall of flames.
Okay. Can I use I pull out my guitar and I use Thunderclap to see if anyone comes and finds me. Up to 100 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, the you just target a spot on the wall, and you hit the thunderclap, and you see that the sound just kind of sinks into the wall. Like the actual clap just absorbs into the wall.
Mm.
The sound does go out, and about 15 minutes later, you hear somebody open a door, walk in the room, and say, "Damn it, Delance!"
Hello?
Huh? Who's there?
Hi. Um,
You see somebody come around, and they just stare at the crack. It's like, Spirit of Chaos?
Spirit of Chaos.
Alright. And, he moves over, out of sight, and all of a sudden the entire wall begins to slide. And you see there the incredibly serious man that was on the plinth with you at the opening ceremonies, the head of the League of Asterion.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, figures he would have sent you. How's it going?
Well, you know, we got kind of bored of the games, and we thought it'd be fun to try to catch the Spirit of Chaos.
Makes sense. Did you hear anything?
What do you mean?
Well, when I was approaching, I said a lot of, you know. Did you hear me say anything about Delance?
Um, is that someone's name?
Yes.
Uh, yeah, I did hear that.
I figured. Oh, that puts me into a pickle. That means Delance knows that we are both here at this moment. There's a reason people don't speak his name. I say it every so often as, well, a thing I say, because he is a pain in my ass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does this belong to him? This whole place?
Kind of. It's complicated.
Oh. Um, you know, a friend of mine, I haven't seen him in a while. His name is Paddlefoot. I think he's friends with Delance.
Paddlefoot? Um, the name rings a bell. I think he's been in the company of Delance lately. Something about a debt.
All right. Well. So I guess this belongs to him, and I pull out the skeleton key.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. You know what? And he slides the drawer open, places the key in it, slides it shut. I like you. And he walks over to a dragon chess set, and he snatches up a little dragon figurine. Um, it's a rook. And he says that to you and tosses it back to you. You can cash that in for a favor from the League of Asterion.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So like, what, like any favor?
Yes.
All right. Thanks. Um, who should I hand this to if I need to call in a favor, or do I just does it like do I just I can do that anywhere?
Uh, Normally the League of Asterion works out of headquarters, and that's down in the Mercury District. Not many people go there terribly often. However, that is where we manage things. You and your party, of course, have full eligibility to enter the Mercury District. However, there's some complex things that are going on within the city that is preventing you from actually being Mercury at this point. Dear Lord, the halls you and your group have been bringing back have been so massive, and I can't tell you how much that mech has helped in military operations outside of the city when dealing with a particularly nasty invasion force.
Hmm. Well, um, I mean, I'm just just doing my job.
So yes, come and visit us anytime.
As
And if you need anything, just hand in the rook and say I need a favor from the captain. They will contact me, and I will attend to it myself.
all right. Well, do you know the way back to the to my to the house, or no, to the tavern? Actually, I think my friends might be worried about me.
The tavern was cleared out shortly after your show. I caught part of that. It was interesting. It's complicated. Don't worry about it. I could technically be several places at once, but yeah. I if I knew anything, I believe from what I've heard, the butler escorted them back home with the spirit of chaos safely in tow.
Oh well, then that's where I should go. I guess that's where I'm headed. Which way to get there?
Uh, the captain goes around to his table and just rings a bell, and all of a sudden, standing behind you, Val, is a butler saying, "Very good, madam. Are you ready to go?"
Um, yeah. Wait, I have a question. Um, are you
Yes?
associated with him? And point
I'm
out.
associated with everybody in this city.
I could use the bathroom for a minute.
Okay.
Not a problem, Prismari.
Um. All right. Yeah. I guess I'm ready to go. Back to the house.
Excellent. And the bartender, or not bartender, the butler, opens a random door out of nowhere and motions for you to move through it. And you appear back in the house with the rabbit, Login, and Prismari's character, Marianne Everfrost.
Hey guys.
Oh, you're safe.
Oh, yeah. I ended up in what looks to be like a secret treasure trove of Delance. The crime lord kind of guy, I guess. I found a skeleton key. Um, That was cool. Couldn't unlock anything. But then, I figured I'd call for help, and help came. I uh, I unfortunately I turned over the skeleton key. I'm sorry if you guys wanted that, but it wasn't ours. And the lands. I personally it's not it's not ours.
Is this the Lance's place?
It was, madam. The butler speaks up.
Was. So whose is it now?
Now it is the. It's complicated. Technically, the head of the League of Asterion is staying there for a short visit.
Oh, and I have a favor from the League of Asterion.
Oh, excellent.
So if we
Well,
were,
it's very good that you did not take anything from that vault, because then Delance would have come looking for you, and when Delance wants to find somebody, they are normally found. And left in worse shape than when they were found. Um, so, congratulations on narrowly avoiding that, because Delance is a dreadful creature.
oh well, I wasn't even thinking about that. I just thought, it's. I mean, if it could help me get out, that'd be nice. But if it belongs to someone else, they should have it.
Very admirable. So, is there anything I can provide assistance for? Nobody has ever actually caught the rabbit. That's interesting. Um,
So what happened when you guys caught the rabbit? Tell me everything.
Can't remember.
you don't remember.
I
Okay.
don't remember.
Okay, well,
Remember you going into the stage and then everything just goes blank after that.
well, what it sounds like is the rabbit used his particular portal magic in order to send you somewhere. Val, he was he was hoping to throw you all into Delance's treasure vault because that's it's a very humorous thing to do. I'm being honest. Very cruel, but very humorous. It's right up the Spirit of Chaos's alley. It rewards you greatly, but you know.
Well, the only thing that's kind of disconcerting is the fact that Delance has a skeleton key. I mean, that means that he can get anywhere.
Yes, literally.
Well, it's good knowledge to have at the very least.
And the lens knows whenever his name is being uttered. That's why most people avoid it. I do not
Oh.
care. He cannot come within my domain. So,
Hi,
He
Delance.
should
la-di-da.
not be named.
I will banish him here quicker. I'll banish him from here quicker than you could even blink.
I hope you're enjoying the festivities.
How heartwarming. But yes, do be careful.
Of course.
Make sure that the bunny comes to no harm, of course. And yes, this should be an interesting show. I will be watching, of course, but I understand if my physical presence might disturb some people.
Oh, you're fine.
How kind of you.
Um,
So what are we supposed to do with this bunny?
Well,
Well, currently,
We're supposed to keep it safe.
I'm just gonna wake him up.
Huh. Okay.
excellent. And we're gonna wait for Prismar to get back on that. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
but yes, a favor from the head of the League of Asterion. Your work has gone noticed.
I mean, it's really nothing. It's it's just what we have to do to get things done.
Nothing. Normally people would take something. You were honorable.
Logan, would you have taken the skeleton key?
No.
I would have.
I'm only chaotic neutral.
Oh, I'm lawful. However, that skeleton
I
key
want-
wasn't originally his.
Part of me wants to know if Logan is lying to me.
I am chaotic neutral. I would have taken that thing in a heartbeat.
Okay, so my character is
I
unaware,
would
but out
have.
of character.
Right. Yeah. Out of character. Hell yes. In character, of course not. Because I'm still new to the group. You guys don't know me very much. And my parents were thieves, so I have to be very careful.
It is kind of
See.
funny that my character has full knowledge of what the skeleton key did. It was just like, here you go.
Now, I wanted to restate something for you, JJ. I didn't say any door.
Anything.
Any surface that key is inserted
have
to will
the check.
open.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
What's happening now?
That key could literally just be like, I want to open the wall.
Open space.
Yeah.
So, dimension door, but at will.
Yeah, the skeleton key is a truly powerful artifact.
I realize that. It's just no.
That's hilarious.
I handed
And the
it
funny thing is that probably was the only thing, and I mean the only thing that Delance couldn't have gotten back, because of the simple fact that anytime he tries to find you, your character doesn't sleep, JJ. You could just get away.
Yeah, but
Well,
my
that's
character
true.
wouldn't have taken it.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome back, Prismari. We were just shooting the shit.
Mhm.
We were about
I
to
believe
wake it up.
JJ. Yeah, JJ. Val is about to wake up the spirit of chaos in the house.
That's crazy.
I'm
Good luck with that.
gonna stand over here in the corner.
I am. I like poke him on the shoulder.
Poke him on the shoulder,
Yes.
just kind of.
Hi.
You hear a teapot whistling in the background. Hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hi.
We thought.
Where did I send you?
Oh, apparently Delance's is Trove.
Well, I didn't mean to send you there, but that's hilarious. So,
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to catch you, and yeah, I thought it'd be fun. I'm sorry if I ruined the party.
oh no, don't worry about that. It was a great party, honestly. It was a burst of chaotic activity, followed by a wind down into the evening where people could go home and be home with their families. I'm perfectly fine with how things went.
Okay, I thought it was a game that you wanted to play, so I thought I'd play into it.
I appreciate that. And the bartender or not the bartender, the fucking butler, comes around and just lays out tea for everyone. And places the teapot on the center of the table. The little rabbit says, "Thank you," and begins sipping it gingerly.
So, yeah, so you did not mean for me to find the skeleton key?
No.
Okay.
Now the question is I reward people for giving into the fun and having a good time. This is the first time I've actually been caught. So I need to figure out something that I can do for you. And you and you. Tell me real quick. If each of you were to get a painting, what kind of painting would it be?
I would want a painting of my homeland.
Mhm.
I've been away from it for so long that I've started to miss it. So, a nice painting of the forest, the deep forest where I lied. That would be great.
Very well.
Oh,
Lojin, Val?
well,
What a painting.
go
Go
on.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I would want a. Okay, I would want a painting of the ocean.
Okay. Would you like a boat?
No, no, no. Just the ocean where I can imagine being free.
I'll throw in a boat. It'll be off screen.
Okay. Thank you.
So I would like to have a painting of and basically she I'm just gonna say what she says. So I need a painting of a particular artist that's missing from my museum.
And which is that?
Well, there was this band called the Beatles. Sometime before the fall of collapse of civilization, and it's currently missing. So, um, yeah, I would like one of those things.
You want bugs?
Um, it's a pun.
I don't believe. I don't believe they're. I think they're talking about a band name. Um, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're an odd one. Okay. So is that all?
I mean, you said you wanted to give us a painting, right? So, yeah, no, just a painting of the band, that I can return back to my museum.
Give me one day and they'll be up in your rooms. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Well, congratulations. I'm sure y'all will have some fun with these paintings. I can't just make normal things now, can I?
Oh, okay.
All right. You guys have a wonderful festival. I'm going to end it breaks to drink the rest of its tea and lay the teacup down. I'm going to get back to the festival. I've got to plan for tomorrow.
Okay. Thanks for the fun.
Did you have fun?
I did.
I guess we did.
Okay. Mojin?
Yes.
Excellent. Alright. And the rabbit just kind of stretches and then explodes into a puff of cotton, essentially. Just cotton everywhere.
You didn't have to leave such a mess.
Here, I'll help you clean it up.
Yes, let's clean it up.
And even the butler joins in, and before very long, you all get the entire place looking spotless. All right. So
Oops.
I was. Oh.
I accidentally hit Thunderclap again, I guess.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're using Thunderclap to just get rid of all of it or something?
No! I accidentally hit the button.
Oh, okay. All right. So I think we've been going for about 2 hours now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here. I kind of wanted Sunny present for some of the stuff, or Uruguay, or I kind of wanted them in on it because I know they've missed quite a bit.
That's fine.
You know.
Well, I had fun.
Sounds good. Yeah, I did too. Making that plan was a lot of fun.
Oh, man.
Lady, did you have fun?
I did.
Excellent.
I just hope I get to run my session next week.
I'm hoping so.
Okay, let's end
I want to see more cool stuff.
till next time.
Oh yeah, I have.
Oh, that's right.
Bye.
Yeah.
Wait, before we finish, Prismari, you said you wanted to
Yes.
stream, right? Did you want to announce that here?
Oh yes. For all the stream goers on Sunday around 8 o'clock Eastern time, I'll be running my sessions again. We'll be doing a quick recap, the first one, because it's been a while and a lot of stuff has happened, and then we'll get right back into it.
Jesus. Sorry about that. Anyway, yes.
As
I'm
always.
going to be playing in it, and Hoster will be playing in it, so it'll be fun.
Yep.
See you guys later.
Yep, see ya.
Bye.
Later. This has been Haster bringing you